Okay. I don't know if anybody's here yet, but hello if anybody is here. Uh, cool. I am using StreamYard today, and this is my first time doing that, so bear with me. This is also my first time hosting an actual live stream. I do know, having done StreamYard as a guest, that it can definitely lag with the comments, so I still don't know if anybody's here. If you're here, say hi. Let me know what you're going to be working on. I am going to be working on two different things. I am going to be working on an outline. That's what I'm going to work on first, is my outline for what I'm calling Project Blue Moon. And then I'm trying to just get the story skeleton done today. And then once I get that done, if I get that done, I'm going to be working on editing my debut novel. So I still don't know if there's anybody here because I still am not seeing comments. So like I said, if you're here, say hi. Let me know. I'm gonna bring up YouTube on my phone to see if I can find my own video. There we go. We got some people. So I will not bring up YouTube on my phone because now I can see you. Hi. Yes, I'm live. I'm here. Hi, Patty. Patty is my co-ML for NaNoWriMo this year, which is why I'm hosting this live stream, is because of Nano. If it goes well, I might keep doing it after November, though. But I'm glad I at least have you guys here. You're doing good. What are you guys gonna work on? I want to know what you're gonna work on before we start sprinting. I've been is that I'm splitting between two projects today, so that's fun. It's not at all stressful working on two books at the same time. Not at all. You know what, guys? I think next week I'm going to try to get a co-host on here because carrying the conversation by yourself is already stressful, and it's only been like 2 minutes. I feel awkward talking to myself. I want to have somebody on here to talk to and talk with me. That should be. I just work better that way. Yay, Stig is going to be working on his outline. That's exciting. You gotta get that outline done so you can get the book done so that I can read it. It's always a good sign when you actually feel good about your outlining. I got the premise done for Project Blue Moon last night, so I actually feel really good about it. I think it's really good. I think that's a really great idea. A book of memories. That's really great because a lot of kids, they don't really appreciate those stories that you have to tell, while they're young. So having that written down for when they're older and, more appreciative of it was a really great idea. I like that. It's almost kind of like a memoir. But oh, that's a big goal, Patty. How many? What are you at right now? Because I know my word count for Nano is not great right now. I would actually have to look at it. I'm gonna look for it real quick and see what my word count is because I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, 3,417. That is definitely not where I should be. But it's okay. I've had so much going on, even just from October, I knew that I was not going to hit that 50K this month. But I'm gonna keep going, keep trucking along. I'm not gonna quit. So, I mean, you are doing a lot better than me. 16,000 is really impressive so far. That's I was trying to wait and see if we were gonna get any more people, but I don't know. It's Friday, they might have other plans. I'm just boring, I guess. I do whatever I needed to do during the day, and then now it's nighttime, I'm ready to just stay home. I can't do midday streams because the best place for me to do my streams is in my bedroom, and my husband works at night, so he's asleep during the day. So I can't be in here going, "Hi, how is everybody?" while my husband's trying to sleep. So, and I mean, I suppose I could sit in the living room and do a live stream, but then you've got my parents and my daughter out there being loud, and that's not a great environment for writing. Especially with Ava, because Ava is a little camera hog and she likes to be on camera. But she's at a birthday right now. Our neighbor's daughter, her birthday's tomorrow, so Ava's over at their house right now. That's her best friend. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I don't know if you guys really care about birthdays, so. Yes, but you're the only person that I know in Norway, so, there aren't that many Norwegians here. But I don't know. Maybe people just aren't in a mindset to write here in America right now because things are crazy. But yeah, writing what you have already experienced is a lot easier than making up a story. But if you two want, we can go ahead and get started with a sprint. I thought we'd do a 20-minute sprint. Um, you know, fun times. And get some work done. I don't want too much time talking because we're here to write. So let me know if you guys are ready to sprint or if you think we should wait a little bit more longer. You know, I know we've had some talk here about a second lockdown. Uh, I guess it's kind of going to depend on who wins the election or not. I don't know. This country is all kinds of crazy right now. But I don't want to talk about the election right now. We're here to write, not stress, and not talk about politics. So that can be a really touchy subject these days. Then. Ah. Hi, Patty's brother. I don't know your name. But hi. I'm glad you're watching too. I hear the dogs. Ava might be home. I don't know if you can hear the dogs. They are very loud. And it could be that Ava just got home, or it could be that the wind is blowing in the direction they don't like. I don't know. They're really jumpy dogs sometimes. Yes, okay. We can do a sprint. I'm gonna. Let me see what I can do. Well, I don't know if I can do a share screen. It says that sharing your screen works better with 2 monitors. I don't have 2 monitors, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I don't know what kind of timer we want to use. I was thinking about using this cute little puppy timer because I like puppies. Obviously, I have 3 dogs, so. Okay, hi, Paul. Hello. My grandpa's name is Paul. I love that. Yes, I just figured that out. So let me know what timer you guys want to use. I think I'm gonna use the puppy dog timer, maybe. You guys like dogs, right? All the best people like dogs. Dogs are the best. Except for when they're being loud. Maybe then they're not quite the best, but let's say dogs are the best and then they're barking. Alright. Woo, no thanks. Go back to there. Alright. Yay! I expect to see all the puppy pictures. Okay. There is never a bad time to send me puppy pictures. I will never complain about puppy pictures. You could send 50 in one go and I will look at all of them because I love puppies. So, yep. Okay, we will do a 20-minute sprint. And if you guys are ready, I know I'm ready. So let's get started with our sprint, I guess, and then we'll see how we did. Okay, the time is up. Hopefully you guys were a little more productive than I was. What is that? Okay, yes. It went to a new timer. My chair is shaking. Will you stop that? Yes, Ava's home, and she wanted to say hi to everybody. So I told her she could say hi as soon as we got done with our sprint. So
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too. I don't know if I'm gonna try. Is it Jabria? I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I don't know if you're still here. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you came by while you could. And yay, TARDIS shirts! I love Doctor Who fans. Hold on a baby. I really want to show you guys this shirt. This one's really cool. It actually has little Anna there too. I really love this one.
Wait, young Anna?
So
Like,
yeah,
Anna
from Frozen. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got on the computer for a minute to say hi. I am very glad that you are here. And let's see, Patty got 521. That's awesome. That's probably better than I did. And Patty said, hi, Ava.
Hi.
And Steeg said, hi, Ava.
Hi, Steve.
So, and something's climbing up my back. I wonder what it could be.
A baby dragon.
Yay, a baby dragon. All right, Monkey, you gotta go now, okay?
Okay, baby dragon's gonna stay.
Okay, baby dragon can stay if you want her to. She can hang out over here with Bartholomew, okay? Okay. Don't forget to close the door.
Hello.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
She says, bye, everybody. Yes, we can see you. And that's my little camera hog. She loves attention. So, yes, I love that quote. I used to have a coffee mug that one of my best friends got me for Christmas, and it said, wibbly wobbly coffee waffy. It was my favorite cup until my mom broke it by accident. But she was trying to wash it and put it on the dish thing, and it fell. What? What? You got money?
It must have fallen. It must have. But
Yeah, I know. I put that up there.
no, the.
Yeah, I know.
It
All right, focus.
the wibbly wobbly quote.
Yes, yes, I know. All right, go on, baby. Remember, mommy's trying to work, okay?
Okay, I could have 64.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Yeah, okay. Go on, baby. Bye. Hashtag mom life. That's my baby. Okay. So I'm gonna set a timer. I don't know how long you guys wanna. I was thinking of doing like, do you want a 5-minute break or 10-minute break? I don't know. Let me know while I bring up my timer. Oh wait, that was fast. Okay. You know what? This stuff lags so much. I'm gonna do 5 minutes, and then if you guys decide you want a 10-minute break, we can do another 5 minutes. So we'll give our fingers a rest. I don't really know exactly how many words I did, but I did get my entire story skeleton done, and then I went ahead and started working on my short synopsis and added 71 words to that, which is not bad considering halfway through the sprint, Ava came in and talked basically the whole rest of the time. Mom life, like I said. So you know what? That's a really smart idea, and I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to. Okay, that's really weird. But look, I'm not even behind on any comments. Like, this is the last one that's showing up there too, so. Isn't that awesome? Let's see. So, yeah. I see we have, it looks like 9 people watching right now. So, you guys who are watching, if you are able, tell me hi. Tell me what you're working on. I love hearing about everybody's projects. Like I said, I was working on my planning for a novella that I am currently calling Project Blue Moon. When I originally planned the novella, I was going to call it Blue Moon, but then a Jack Reacher novel came out and it was called Blue Moon, and I was like, well, now I have to change it. So I am not worrying too much about a title until I actually have something written. And then I will, next sprint, I will be working on editing. I'm going to work on editing my debut novel with a title that I have not announced yet. So, hello, Crystal. I'm glad you're here. Tell me what you're working on. I love, like I said, hearing about other people's projects. Both of mine are set in the same world. They're urban fantasy, lots of werewolves and things, because I love werewolves. So, werewolves are one of my favorites. So that's something else. You guys that have been here and have already said hi and told me what you're working on, tell me your favorite supernatural creature. I do a lot with mythology here on my channel. Another one of my favorite things. So tell me, like werewolves, vampires, other things, witches. I love witches too. Maybe I'll write a witch story someday. Fallen angels. I love fallen angels. I talked about that in one of my videos. So there's a lot more that I could say, but then let me know what your favorite is. So, Tabitha says the Phoenix. Yes, I also love a Phoenix. Phoenix is fun. I actually have a book on my bookshelf over there about a Phoenix, and I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to at some point eventually. I have you can almost see, yeah, you can see behind my head here, over here. There we go. On my dresser, I have a stack of library books I haven't read yet. So, that sounds really great. That sounds. You and I need to stay in touch so that I can read this when you have it written, because that is like hitting all the spots for me. That sounds amazing. So you need to get you need to give me a link to like someplace I can follow you, because I really want to do that. Well, I mean, maybe some people do. I have not been. I need to. I'm supposed to be doing a book review on my channel this month, and I haven't finished the book yet. Just barely started it. So, which is why I haven't even opened any of those library books on my dresser over there. So that's fun. Yes, I like fairies too. I especially like the fae, and when they're all like tricky and sneaky and underhanded and very morally gray. That's a lot of fun. All right, so that is our 5 minutes. Are you guys ready to sprint again? Or do you want a little longer on our break? Let me know. I'm gonna look over here. So. See, that's what really makes a story really fun. That's the best part of stories, is when there's something that you're like, oh, this is like me. That's one of my favorite parts of reading books. So. Okay, we can wait 3 more minutes, Tabitha. I will do a 3-minute timer. There we go. And then we can wait 3 more minutes and sync up with that with the other one you're doing with the main nano group. Make things easier for you. I am all about whatever is most convenient. So let's see, while we have our 3 minutes, let's look for our next timer. Look at this. I did not realize that I had this timer going in the background. So do you guys want a different timer, or do you want like the same one? Because I like the dog one. Excuse me. But there are so many, including some with music, which you guys wouldn't be able to hear anyway. But we have, there's another dog one. I'm not doing the Old Town Road one because I am not listening to that song for 20 minutes. We have a cat one for all the cat people. Cats are okay. I'm allergic though. Oh, we have a rainbow one. I like rainbows. You guys just let me know what you want. Because, you know, I appreciate your opinions. Oh, look, Among Us is everywhere. Let's see. Well, I don't think we want to go for a whole 45 minutes. 5 minutes is too short. Let's see. Man, there's all kinds. Okay, you know what? Yeah, well, I searched for 20-minute timer, so I don't know why it's showing me all these other ones. Let's see. Yeah, I've always been like, it's easier for me to talk to people through virtual mediums like Messenger and Discord and, you know, typing stuff rather than actually talking to them. Doing this live stream is way out of my comfort zone. So I have really always met more people virtually than I did publicly. So honestly, as a stay-at-home person, homeschool mom and writer, I really, my life didn't change a whole lot with COVID, which is very fortunate. The biggest change was when my husband's work shut down for a time and he was home all the time, and it was wonderful, and I missed that part of it. I hate that, you know, it happened because of COVID, because, you know, that's a horrible thing, but that was my silver lining, was having him home. But our 3-minute timer is up. You guys don't really seem to have an opinion on what timer to use, so I'm gonna try this rainbow timer because I like rainbows and rainbows are happy. So, well, I like this one. We'll do this one. That's got some music to it though. I don't want one with music, so we're not gonna do this one. Let's try this one. Nope, that one has music too. Panic, panic.
Michael, the great big
No, I don't want a commercial.
Holidays your way with up to 60% off.
Okay. There we go. Alright, so if you guys are ready. Yay, Tabitha! I hope you had a successful run there. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's easier for people to be able to do a virtual meeting than an in-person one. I know for me, with being a mom, it's easier for me with all this. It's easier for me to do digital, so. Yay, that's awesome. And when I get down on here, I am definitely gonna go give you a follow because I gotta keep up with your story. Well, that's still better than 0. So anything more than 0 is an achievement and should be celebrated. So, alright, if you guys are ready, it's time for me to do some editing this sprint. That's always fun. I'm gonna make this story awesome. So I will see you in 20 minutes. Okay. Wow. That was a really annoying timer that I'm not going to use again because it had so many commercials and it kept scaring me every time the commercial would start. All right, let me start our timer. I have a 10-minute timer this time, so we'll see how that will work out for us. So, let's see how everybody did. Now, see, you're doing really well, Tabitha. That is really awesome. I was telling everybody earlier, I only have like a little over 3,000 words for nanos, so I'm not doing so great, but it's okay. It's still 3,000 words I didn't have at the beginning of the month. So it's 708. That's awesome. That is really great. I don't really know how many I did since I was editing, but I did get about halfway through the scene. I made some changes I didn't actually have notes about that I noticed I needed, so yay, Act 2! Because that's the middle, and the middle is sometimes the hardest part, so yay. That is awesome progress. And my yay sounds so sarcastic, guys, and I'm really sorry it's not sarcastic. I'm just tired. So... Oh no! Gotta love those cats. They are very good at interrupting. This time my daughter did not come in and interrupt, so progress. So now you are almost halfway there already, and that is incredible. That is a speed I don't think I could match. See, you're doing great. I love that. The middle was always really hard for me when I was doing pantsing, but planning now made writing the middle of my novel so much easier. So when you start writing from your outline, I bet it's going to be great. I find that my outline helps me write a better first draft, and I don't know, I never finished one when I was pantsing, so I don't really know how the editing would be different for me, but let's see, and it will. From my outline, I feel like my novel worked really well, but there is some stuff that I'm going to have to add to the outline, which, Sting, you will be very happy about what I'm planning to add. I'm not planning to add more Lily scenes. I am planning to add more Zima scenes because it is very unbalanced. So that'll be an easy word count because when I'll have new scenes to write, so it'll be like I'm not editing 1,000 words, I'm writing them, or however long that scene ends up being. But that's fun. I did a little bit of underwriting, I guess. I don't know. Like, some of my scenes are super detailed, and then some of them are underwritten. So, I don't know. This is my first time self-editing a book. But, yeah, we're not going to do the rainbow timer again, like I said, though. Because that is way too many commercials. And I kept having to stop what I was doing and skip the commercial. So that probably ended up being a little more than 20 minutes, but I don't know. I think we should go back to the puppy dog timer. The puppy dog timer was great. So that's what I think we should do. So I would see Patty got 560 words. Yay! You guys are doing great tonight. I'm proud of all of you. That's awesome. I really don't know what to talk about during this break. So you guys, if you want to talk about something, let me know. I don't know. Let's see. Tabitha. See, you're doing that. That kind of a word count day is super rare for me. I think there's been like maybe 1 or 2 times that I've gotten 5,000 or 4,000 even words. I do good sometimes to even get 1,000. 1,000's about average for me. It's about an hour of writing. And I read a book that said it was going to help me write 5,000 words an hour, and it didn't help. So, but I find that most things that make a promise like that, usually it's not going to work for everybody. But I am just rambling because, like I said, I don't know what to talk about. We have a little less than 5 minutes left in our 10-minute break. Let me see. Last time we talked about supernatural stuff. I don't know what that means. That you lost your litter reservation on your puppy. Does that mean you're not going to get the puppy? Because that's really sad. That's gonna make me sad. I love puppies. My puppy's not in here right now. If he were, he'd probably be on the bed because he likes to be comfortable, but sometimes he lays on the floor beside me. He thinks he's a lap dog. Ew, not a lap dog. No puppy. I'm sorry, Tabitha. That's awful. I know that's really disappointing, but I am proud of you for using that rage to fuel your writing. That's I find that to be rather productive and helpful sometimes. But that's exciting. My husband wants to take our daughter to Disney. We were going to go this year, but then COVID happened. So maybe we'll be able to go next year. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's a good question. What writing program does everyone use? And Patty is using Scrivener. That is actually what I am using for my draft. I use Novel Factory to plan my novels, so that's what I was working on at the beginning. And then I use Scrivener to draft and then self-edit my novels. So I am multi-platform or something like that. I don't know. So, yeah, Microsoft Word is a good one. That is a trusty old standard. I know a lot of people who use Google Docs, especially because it lets them write on the go. So that's always cool. Although with Scrivener, if you have an iPhone, there's an app for Scrivener on the iPhone. So yeah, see, like I said, Word. Back in the day when I was writing fan fiction, that was where I wrote. The first two novels I wrote in middle school and high school, which I don't have anymore, I wrote those in Word. So, Word is simple and basic, and it works for a lot of people. And yeah, Google Docs gets suggested a lot. Like I said, I think it's a lot because you can write on the go, because you can do it on your phone. I like Scrivener because of the way it's organized. So Google Docs is not for me, but I do use Google Docs to share with my critique partners. Ouch. Yes, I had a story that I was co-writing with somebody, and I was co-writing because I was struggling with it. It was romance. It's not really my genre. It was not working. I ended up just handing the project to her completely, but I thought she had saved the file with the novel in it on her computer, and I needed to clear space in my Google Docs, and I deleted it, and we had some very panicked moments because she had not saved it, and that was very scary. We thought we had lost the whole thing, but we were able to recover it. So if you accidentally delete stuff on Google Docs, if you message them, contact the customer service soon enough, they can actually help you recover files. So that is handy information for people who use Google Docs. So, kind of I don't know which app you're talking about. Are you talking about Google Docs? Because I know you can pay for extra storage, but I believe there is a free level of it as well. So that's our 10-minute timer. Let me catch up on this. So yes, yeah, I remember floppy disks when I was much younger. And CD drives, and now laptops don't even have CD drives anymore. That is crazy. So, see, that's smart. I don't. This is my work. This is my job. Basically, I don't make any money yet, but I'm trying to make it my job. So fortunately, I don't have that issue with needing to do that. I back up all my work on Dropbox. All my important writing files are on Dropbox. Yeah, Scrivener, it is a paid separate app. I don't have an iPhone. I have a Google Pixel. iPhones are super expensive, so I don't use that. And I don't even know if it would sync between the iPhone app and the Windows app, because the Windows Scrivener is different from the Apple Scrivener, and I don't know when Windows is going to be able to get Scrivener 3. I don't know. So, are you guys ready to write again? We're going to get some work done today. That's what we're here for. The chatting is fun, and I like it, and I like getting to know you guys, but we're here to work. So let me know if you're ready to go again. Like I said, we're going to use the dog timer again, because that rainbow timer that I used last time had like 6 ads in it, and I can't deal with ads and disrupting my flow. But yes, my husband also uses Scrivener when he writes, on those rare occasions that he does write. He has some really awesome story ideas, you guys, and I wish that he would make more time for writing, but it's really hard for him with his work schedule. At least that's what he says. So, all right, one last sprint for Tabitha. We will hate to see you go, but I am glad that you were able to come by. I think it's pretty cool being able to hang out even digitally with other people and write. It is a lot of fun. Okay, so we can go ahead and get started, and I will see you guys in 20 minutes. Okay. And that ends that sprint, I guess. I apologize for forgetting to turn on the screen sharing, as Geek so kindly pointed out when I finally noticed. Like I said, this is my first time doing a write-in on this channel. Usually I just go live to tell werewolf stories and there's no screen sharing involved. But now that I know about this, I will probably use StreamYard, and we might have some pictures to go with my werewolf stories from now on, because that'll be fun. For those of you who don't know, every month on the full moon, I go live and share a werewolf story, and we have a fun time. So see how everybody did. Patty did 581 words. That is awesome. I usually I do good to get like 400 something in a sprint when I'm just writing. And Tabitha got 506. That you guys are killing it tonight. That is really awesome. This is why I love sprints. I don't know about you guys, but during sprints and write-ins, I am usually much more productive than if I'm trying to write by myself. Excuse me. I think it's easier for me to stay focused when I know that there are other people who are writing too. So. Yeah, cat butt spacebar. That sounds like that sounds like something on like some kind of comedy sci-fi show, but 369 is really awesome. That's about how I usually do when I'm writing new stuff. I got one pass all the way through the scene, and now I'm going back and working in some things from other scenes that I'm removing the scenes, but I want to keep the information, and adding some stuff to make that flow better. So I really don't, I forgot to look at the word count of my chapter before I started editing it. So I don't know if it's longer or shorter now. I don't know. So I'm really bad at tracking things. So yeah, sprints just, I like this whole do a sprint, take a break, and which reminds me, I have to set or start the break timer. It is almost 9 o'clock here. I don't know what time it is for you, Steve. Pretty early in the morning, I'm sure. So I don't know if you guys want to keep going. I will keep going as long as I can, as long as you guys want to keep going. Yeah, it really is. I think it's more, for me, a lot of it is motivation. Like, I don't want to be the one who's sitting here slacking off while everybody else is writing. So I'm not going to check Facebook or, things that I might usually do to distract myself if I'm writing by myself. About 4,860. That is really great. That is a strong word count. And let's see, 223. See, that's still really great. Like, at least you know how many words you got. I don't even know, like, how I'm doing. I am almost done with this chapter. I have one more, trying to work this part of a conversation in. And it's tricky. 3 a.m. Well, I appreciate you being a night owl and staying up to write with me. It's nice to have a friend in the chat. But you do need to get some sleep. Yeah, that was one of the things that I did read in that book I was talking about that's supposed to help you write 5,000 words per hour. One of the things he talked about was writing in sprints, and I'm like, I already know this. I already do this. It is the best way for me to be productive. So, that's awesome. That's a big milestone. I got so excited, the closer I got to 50,000 in my manuscript, and now it's somewhere around 90,000, a little less than 90,000, I think. It may end up actually being longer because, like I said earlier, I'm adding to it. But It feels really good to get there, doesn't it? Like, that's a whole lot of words. Yes, I'm gonna put one of your comments back up here again because that is a really awesome profile picture and I love it. So, are you guys up for another sprint? I know for Steve it's super late. And for the rest of us, anyone on the East Coast like me, it is almost 9 o'clock. So that's let me know if you guys want to keep going. Because like I said, it's Nano. We'll write all night long. I'm just kidding. I can't stay up all night long anymore. But yes, that's exciting. And yeah, there's a lot of books are actually longer than 50,000 words. It really depends on your genre. But I know in like that fantasy like you were talking about, they're like 90 to 100,000 words if I remember correctly. Well, thank you for joining us, Tabitha. I'm glad you were here. I'm glad you got so many words. You're like killing Nano. It's awesome. And I will be doing this again next week. If maybe you can join us. So, yes. Okay. All right, one last sprint, Stieg, and then you need to get some sleep. Sleep is healthy. So my doctor says. I'm like, what is sleep? I'm just kidding. But yay! Well, I was thinking about doing my stream on Wednesday, but if you're streaming, I'm not going to do it on Wednesday because I'm going to be on your stream. So we might do Friday again next week because it works really well for me. Yes, oh, Mexico City. That's awesome. Yes, good vibes. I'm glad you're here. As long as I have people who are wanting to sprint, I'm going to try to keep going. I don't know how long I'm going to keep going, but, good times. Getting work done. So, yay! I'm glad the next one will be at the end of this month. I think it's on the 30th is the next full moon. I'd have to get my planner out and look at it. I have them all written down, but I enjoy telling my werewolf stories, and I will be very glad to see you then. Yeah. Well, I don't know how long the first books that I wrote were. I have not published any books yet. That's the one that I'm working on. Will be my first published book, my debut novel, which is exciting. But I don't know, they were pretty wrong, pretty long. I mean, I'm sorry, my words are getting all messed up. But yay, vacation! Vacation's always awesome. I usually stay up until around 12 or so, and then I go to bed. But Sting, you're a nurse. Not being healthy is kind of like it feels like counterintuitive to your job. Oh, 9:30. Well, I might not make it. I don't know. My stream will be at night, so maybe it will be on Wednesday anyway. I always forget about the time difference, Steen, because you stay up so late, and it feels like you're like right on my time zone. But yes. No, I usually get up like 10 or 10:30. If you're still going, I might be able to drop in and say hi. But we'll see. So we have about 3 minutes left until time of our thing. So yeah, I know a lot of people who've had very bad experiences with publishers, particularly the indie publishers, those small indie publishers. I think it's really important if you want to go that route to research the publisher and try to get some firsthand experience from different authors who have published with them. I don't know about you. I'm personally planning to self-publish my book. So I don't know. I lost my train of thought, guys. This happens to me a lot. uh, yeah. Research. Research is always important. That's what I was saying. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do Wednesday or Friday or maybe both. I don't know. I'm going to have to see what days my husband's off next week. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Tuesday and Wednesday, and if he's off on Wednesday, I will not be streaming on Wednesday because I will be spending time with him. So then it would probably be Friday, and it might be Friday. I kind of like doing this on Friday nights. So, yeah, we shall see. Yeah. I really like self-publishing. I love that it's an option that has taken off in the last several years. I think we get so much more variety with self-publishing being an option now than we were getting when it was just traditional publishers. Um, I think traditional is still, a perfectly valid option if people want to go that way, but I'm not patient enough for that. Um, I might have to do a video. I have a script that I wrote about why I'm planning to self-publish, but I'm trying to wait until closer to when I'm actually going to be publishing the novel to share that one. But yeah, I see I'm going off on all these tangents, you guys. I hope you were able to keep up with my train of thought here because it goes all over the place. What was I saying? I don't know. I don't know what I was saying, guys. Oh, I was going to say there are downsides to the self-publishing thing because almost anybody can put a book out there, and they don't always turn out to be so great. Kind of hit or miss sometimes, but I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm tired. I was up until 3 o'clock last night, so and now all this editing is making my brain it's crazy. Oh yeah, that can be sometimes. Like that's how it works. Especially with like distance between publishers, but and you have to be careful because there are scammers and you have to watch out for those vanity presses. Like, I got tangled up with a vanity press when I was a teenager and it was a nightmare. But, I didn't have anything finished to publish with them, thankfully, but they were very persistent. But our 10 minutes are up for our break, and we will go ahead and get this one last sprint in for skiing, and then we'll see if anybody else wants to keep going after this sprint. So I will see you guys in 20 minutes, and this time I will remember to turn on the screen sharing so you can see the timer. You guys, that timer scares me every time. I get all wrapped up in this scene and then it's dogs barking.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I wasn't talking to you, Google.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Anyway, how did you guys do? I finished chapter 3, finally. Steve can give me a round of applause. He's been, trying to get me to finish that for a while because we've been accountability partners, and that's been my goal for like 2 weeks now to finish editing that chapter. And I started, was it chapter 3? Hold on. It was chapter 3, and I'm on chapter 4 now. Yay! Yeah, it likes to be. I have a Google Home, and it's very weird sometimes, and it thinks I'm talking to it when I'm not. But yes, I actually can tell you I am 340 words into chapter 4, so it feels good to finally be making progress. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I have something kind of like that in my book where there's training and fight scene, and I am not looking forward to editing that part because I know it needs some serious work. Fight scenes are hard. Yay! Great job. Is it I don't know how to say your name. But if you could tell me how to pronounce it, that would be great, because I don't want to say your name and pronounce it wrong. But I'm glad that you came and joined us with writing, and I hope that you get a good night's sleep. You did an awesome job getting all those words. 584. That is great, Patty. You are like the sprint queen here. Like, you're killing it. But yeah, guys, I don't have like any music on or anything, which is weird. I usually have music when I'm writing, but I don't want YouTube to copyright strike me. And I don't want to have to like turn it on and turn it off every time I'm sprinting. So I don't have any other noise in here except my fan. So it's all quiet, and then I'm writing, and I'm really into the scene, and like this part's like dead bodies and stuff. And I'm all into this, and then dogs barking right in my ear. It jumps me every time. Okay, I am not familiar with stream beats. I am going to have to check that out. Hold on, I can write this down too, because I have all kinds of stuff in my desk. Okay. No, that pen doesn't want to write. I gotta throw it away. Yay, I wrote that down. It's so Jojadian. Okay, I like that. That's a really cool name, Jojadian. Good night, sleep well. Hopefully you can come join us next time too. Alright, so I wrote it down. Stream beats. Yes. 245 words is still really good. Rewriting is pretty slow for me too, because I'm giving it so much more thought. It's a lot more intentional crafting and less just getting the story out. So, but it's okay. Sometimes you hit the flow and it starts going a lot faster, and other times it just takes a lot longer. But you don't really want to rush or force editing, in my opinion, because you want to make sure that you do a good job with edits and rewrites. Oh, that's cool. Thank you for telling me about that, Crystal. I really appreciate it. I will definitely check that out for next time because I like having music. Quiet it makes me jumpy, obviously. Yeah, I'm tired too at this point. But if you guys, I didn't start my 10-minute timer. I'll start that in case you guys want to keep going. I know Steve said he had to go to bed, and Joe JDN had to go to bed. But you know, if anybody wants to keep going, I think I can push it a little bit longer. I think I can probably get 1 or 2 more sprints in, maybe, because I'm starting to. I'm losing steam. I my husband left a brush on the desk, but not as young as I used to be, which makes me sound older than I am. I'm only 32, which really isn't that old. But yeah, I'm glad. I can't wait for you to get the outline done and start writing your story because it's going to be great. And I will see you next time, Stieg. Thanks for coming. Yes. The wolf training the vampire. That sounds like a great combination. Yeah, sometimes you really have to think it through. I know I've heard some people coordinate fight scenes to music. Like they'll pick a song that fits and makes them think of that fight scene, and then they'll like choreograph it to the music. Which sounds really cool. I might have to give that a try. I don't know. I don't know if it would work for me. I tend to get really distracted by music sometimes, but I still have like 30 different writing playlists. So that can be our topic of conversation for this break. What kind of music do you guys like? What are your favorite songs? Do you write with music playing or not? I'm kind of an alt rock, alternative rock kind of person. I really love Breaking Benjamin's my favorite band ever. Also, really been getting into Diamante lately. She's super awesome. Yeah, I saw her. She opened at a Breaking Benjamin concert last year, and that was my introduction to her. She's become my husband's favorite, and she's definitely in my top 10 at least. When I really need to focus on writing, I prefer to listen to music without words, instrumental music. It doesn't distract me like music with words. But when I really need to be in a specific frame of mind for a scene, then I have my music with words, which is why I have playlists for all my different characters and for my stories, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, you'll have to let me know how it works for you. In particular, I've heard that from Jenna Moretzi. I know that that's something she does that helps her a lot. And I really like her fight scenes, so I might have to try that. So, well, you are welcome. I'm glad that this stream is helping people. I love seeing everybody getting all these awesome word counts in. Yes, I like ambient sounds, and there was an ambient sound mixer I used to love that people would do things, and you had like common rooms and like different themes from different books, and I would have that playing with my music sometimes, and it was really great. I especially like rainy sounds. Something about rain makes me feel more creative. Oh, see, I think I have a couple of Poets of the Fall songs on some of my lists. I know I've heard the name, but I can't remember specific songs. But yes, I love Within Temptation too. Like that operatic rock style is really great for like writing for some reason. Like, I guess because it's just like so epic sounding. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of Coffeetivity. It was something, I think it was literally called like Ambient Sound Mixer. I don't remember though, it's been a while. I don't know, guys. What kind of TV shows do you guys like? I love talking about TV shows. Doctor Who is my favorite. I love that. War and Change. You know, I'm gonna have to listen to those. I love finding new music. Always up for a good song recommendation. Let me know, because we still have like 5 minutes left in our break. Let me know what kind of TV shows you like. I get a lot of inspiration from TV shows. I loved the early seasons of Supernatural. They really helped me a lot with nailing down what kind of flavor I wanted this book to have. But well, that's valid. I would probably be a lot more productive if I didn't watch TV. I don't watch as much as I used to. Instead, I end up doing like occasional binge sessions where I take a day off and then just spend a night watching TV. Don't know that that's exactly healthy, but it works for me. And I've been watching, the last time I watched Steven Universe. I guess technically a kid's show, but it's kind of fun. It was very upbeat and relaxing for me. Doctor Who, I've seen all of the new Doctor Who, and it's my comfort show that I watch a lot. And what else? Lucifer. I love Lucifer. I've been watching that. It's pretty great. Let's see. Oh, here we go. You know, I watched Arrow. I watched a couple of seasons and enjoyed it, and then I just kind of lost interest in it at some point. I really loved The Flash because it wasn't as dark, but then it kind of started getting repetitive, and I kind of gave up on it. I have not seen The Vampire Diaries. I have heard good things. I might have to check it out. And I have not heard of Forever Night or Moonlight. I'm not familiar with those at all. Yes, Christmas playlist. We are actually in the process of, we actually put the tree itself up tonight, and we will be decorating our Christmas tree soon because it's 2020 and we need a little joy. I have a happy motivational playlist too. I call it my good vibes playlist. I play it when my mood needs a lift. But yes, rock. I am always down for some good rock music. What kind of stuff do you watch on YouTube, Patty? There's like all kinds of stuff. My daughter is obsessed with Mariah Elizabeth and her squishy makeovers, especially. So she watches a lot of arts and crafts, Delightful and Nerdy Crafter. And then she likes Wingy and Max Mellow too. I do not understand why she likes to watch other people play games and play with toys that she, instead of, playing with them herself. I don't know. I watch a lot of AuthorTube stuff, Jenna Moretzi and Kate Kavanaugh, and I've been getting more into the AuthorTube community, and watching people like Estelle Vandeveld. I did a collab with her, and so I've been watching her channel a lot, and it's pretty great. Oh, let's see. Okay, that's why I haven't heard of Forever Night, because I was born in '88. So I missed most of the 80s, and I don't remember the parts of the 80s that I was around for. And okay, yeah, I wasn't watching a lot of TV during the writer's strike. I was in college and had just met the man who would become my husband, so there wasn't a lot of TV going on. Yeah, I've also heard good things about Modern Family. I've watched a little bit of it. I don't do a lot of like comedy stuff like that, but I have heard that Brooklyn Nine-Nine is really great, and it is on my to-watch list. So, oh, you know what? Watching some MMA videos would be a really great idea. I like that idea. Journaling. I did not know that there were journaling channels, but that doesn't surprise me. You can find everything on YouTube. Oh, I'm as old as your youngest child. Yeah. Now I feel very young, which is funny because usually I feel kind of old, which drives my mom crazy. Yay, somebody else who remembers Moonlight. That's not me. My husband might remember, though, because he was born in 82, so he remembers a lot more of the 80s than I do. Unfortunately, he had to work tonight, so he's not here with us. Otherwise, he would be making smart alecky comments and picking on me and stuff. And my phone died, so I don't know how long we had on our timer. I didn't notice it died. So we should probably work on our sprint, and then I will find a 10-minute timer to use since my phone died and my charger's back there, and I don't feel like going and putting it on the charger or moving the charger so that I can use it. So I used to watch Dracula, the one with oh, what's his name? That guy who was in the Tudors, and I loved it, and I was so disappointed they canceled it after one season. It made me sad. And especially because it never got picked up. There were so many rumors that like Netflix was going to pick it up and continue it, but they didn't. So, okay, if you guys are ready, since my phone died and we only had like 5 minutes left, and I think we've been talking more than that. So if you guys are ready, we can do our sprint. No, that one was on BBC. This one was on NBC. It was American. It was so good. I really. What's his name? Jonathan Rhys Meyers, I think was his name. But yeah, it wasn't that one. I haven't watched that one yet. I don't know if I will or not. Yeah, that one. I loved it. My husband and I watched it together. And I was sad. Now we watch The Mandalorian together. Okay, yes. We were gonna start a sprint, and I think I can tell my mind's kind of starting to get a little all over the place. So I think this is going to be my last sprint tonight. I wanted to try to keep going as long as people wanted to, but clearly I'm not capable of that. So we will do one last sprint and go from there. So I will see you guys in 20 minutes. Okay. That scared me again. Every time, making me jump. How did you guys do for our last sprint? I actually was just finishing up editing that chapter when the timer went off and made me jump. So I got my overall tonight, I got my story skeleton done, got a start on my short synopsis, and edited 2 chapters, which feels like a lot. I'm not usually that productive in one night, so we're definitely going to keep doing this. I'm definitely streaming again next week because that's a lot and it feels good. See, Patty, you are killing it. Patty is officially the sprinting queen. That is awesome. 577. Hey, 25 is still better than 0. And you did say you were struggling with your fight scene and you were going to kind of spend the sprint really thinking about it and how it needed to flow. So 25 words is still really good. You guys have done a great job, and I have very much enjoyed writing with you all tonight. I think I am going to try to get a co-host next week. If anybody's interested in co-hosting the stream, let me know, because I can have co-host through StreamYard. And I just think it would be really nice to not have to fill all the silence by myself. So, is there anybody else? Anybody else got a word count for us? No? Okay. I'm gonna try to give it a few minutes. I think we had a couple of other people still with us. Carol, if you're still here, I'd love to know how you did. But then I'm gonna have to go because my back is starting to hurt and I'm getting really tired. So I'm gonna maybe spend some time reading before I go to bed tonight. Like I said earlier, I have a book I need to finish because I'm planning on reviewing it this month on my channel. So if you guys would like the stream before you go, that would be great. Well, you know me, I'm TM Sparrow, writer and homeschooling mom. I'm getting ready to sign off. Like I said, like the stream. If you are not subscribed to my channel, you should subscribe so you can get notifications when I go live. I will be back on the stream probably next Friday. Let me see. I've got some comments here. Yes, there are some books about fight scenes I've seen floating around. And I know, watch some videos of fighting on YouTube. That is one thing that I have done that has helped me. Like MMA, things like that, whatever kind of fighting style you think that your characters would be using, that would help. Oh, hi Haley. I am not doing any more sprints tonight. If you're on Twitter, I believe the NaNoWriMo page does pretty much constant sprints on there. If you're interested in following along with them. I don't know if somebody was knocking on my door, but yep, someone's knocking on my door. Who is it? Oh, come in. You're gonna be on camera though. I was just dropping off your dog. Oh, okay. I was just telling everyone bye. Okay. That was my dad, and now you can see my dog. Yes. So, like I said, over on Twitter, they are. I don't know if anyone else is doing sprints on YouTube tonight. On my end, it is 10 o'clock, so I got to start winding down for the night. Bye, Crystal. I'm glad you came. I had fun too. Hopefully, you can come back next week. That's amazing. That is awesome. Keep up the good work, Caro. You are gaining on Patty, our sprint queen. You might have end up rivaling her for her crowd. Good night, Patty. Thank you for coming. Thank you, EH. Maybe you can be my co-host next week. Let me know if you're interested. Because, like I said, filling all this silence by myself, it feels awkward. You're welcome, Caro. Like I said, I'm probably going to be doing sprints again next Friday. So hopefully you can join me then. And until then, I will see you all next time.